Hold up, just a second. There we go. That's better. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. I played Calamity for like 5 minutes. Well, there's a bit going on. Like this kind of weapon. I am in the very end game. Here's a mod that shows all the bosses and mini bosses and events, and we're about here at the very end. And here's Moonlord. So you know. Yeah, Calamity gets a bit crazy about now. But we've got a lot of things to do. Because there are only a few bosses left, but each boss requires a lot of preparation and also may require multiple attempts. So who knows? I might be here for a while. We got some weapons. Alright, so this is like the... big laser. This weapon looks like it'd be good against like groups of enemies, but if you hit multiple enemies, then the laser runs out sooner. This is Celebration. This is just regular vanilla item. It's proven to be like pretty effective compared to this. Like I'd say these two are like relative in strength, and this weapon is actually kind of outdated, but it's really unique. So I just kind of held on to it. Here's another mod, Magic Storage. It just lets you hold on to thousands of items in one storage unit. Real convenient. Anyway, last time we defeated all of the whatever these guys are called. Late game made. There's a lot of. And like endgame magic weapons are very interesting, so you won't be disappointed by that. I'm not playing magic though. This is Ranger. The build is mostly like a unconventional ranged weapons. You know, basically no guns and no bows. So these are all like, this is like an upgrade to the Star Cannon. This is a launcher. This is also, I don't even know what this is. It has a charge. I have to like keep this weapon charged. Yeah, I'm probably gonna replace that soon. Right, so Poltergeist is actually the next boss that I need to fight. So Poltergeist is kind of a pain. They're kind of annoying. I have like 42 platinum. I don't need to worry about that at all. Here's some NPCs. This is not from Calamity. This is another mod, but it lets me just buy a bunch of potions. I mean, it's debatable whether this is like whether there should be a mod for this. I personally enjoy it because I don't really like getting potions. It's like a whole process of like either farming a lot or fishing. I mean, most of it's fishing, right? If you want like the potions with actually good effects, you need to go fishing, and that kind of takes a long time, and it's annoying. So here's an arena. This is an arena added by Calamity. Calamity does this cool thing where it adds these structures to the world that basically act as arenas. So there's some bosses that we need to fight in the dungeon. So like otherwise the dungeon is not a very good place to fight bosses. You know, there's not much space to move around. Like normally, like here's the part of the dungeon that I've explored previously. Like not really much space. So like this kind of arena is really nice. This is where we'll be fighting the next boss. There's no enemies spawning though. Well, it's a bit quiet. Lots better. But these little guys, the phantom spirits, we need to kill like 50 of those or something like that to spawn the boss. So I just got a potion that increases spawn rates. I'm a bit worried that this is gonna be a bit overwhelming. That adjusting range. Nice. Endgame, I mean, Calamity, and even just Terraria base game, you know, it keeps like getting crazier and crazier as you go on. Oops. Not see you there. So it might be kind of hard to tell what's been going on. All like the explosions and crazy boss fights. Here they are. Turn off Zerg. Alright. Oh, I forgot to adjust the arena, right. There's a way that I like to set up the arena for this boss, and I totally forgot to do it. A lot of particles. I do kind of wish you could reduce the number of particles a bit. Some weapons are entirely defined by particle effects, like the explosion. It's just a bunch of particles. No actual sprite. I drank a health potion. I did not need to at all. So this boss, I have a problem with this boss, but I'll get into that maybe after the fight is over. But part of my problem with this boss was the fact that you had to fight them in the dungeon, and so that's just kind of annoying. To not really have space and have to set up an arena just like Plantera. This boss is actually very similar to Plantera. A lot of Calamity bosses were kind of just copy versions of vanilla bosses, but changed a little bit. But this is like the copy version of Plantera. But it's been updated over time to be like made more unique. And this was one of the bosses that was added a bit later in developments, so they had a bit of time to like figure out what they wanted with the boss fights. But you see what the boss just did there, where they kind of wiggled around a little bit? That's the kind of problem I'm talking about, where in order to do a dash, they need to be in a specific position relative to the player. And if they don't get to that position, they just don't do the dash, and they kind of wobble around until they get there. So the timing of their attack is kind of random. It's hard to predict, you know, and being able to predict the attack is what lets you dodge it. So it's gonna make the fight like way more difficult than it has to be. This is actually going pretty well though. Wow, that was a very easy fight. Usually I struggle with this one. Maybe I've struggled so much in the past that I've actually improved a lot since then. Now it's like not even that bad. Or maybe just the arena. So much space to move around in. There we go. Got a lot of this, well, got a lot of stuff in general, but a lot of necroplasm. That's a crafting material for a lot of things. I might need to get even more than that. I got a dev set. Permanently increases adrenaline damage. That's great. So adrenaline mode is for fully buffed. This is like during a boss fight, if you don't take damage, adrenaline builds up, and when you max it out, you can get a huge damage boost for a short time. So it rewards you for like not taking damage, basically. And I actually used adrenaline quite a lot during that fight. Probably why it went so well. It's kind of a um, it's kind of an interesting system because if you're like fighting a difficult boss and you're just barely not good enough to avoid taking damage, you're not going to be able to build up adrenaline, and it's going to make the fight a lot more difficult overall. But the moment you get good enough to consistently dodge attacks, you can start getting adrenaline, and then suddenly the fight becomes way easier. And it's like there's basically a huge jump in, or huge decrease in difficulty. Or I guess kind of a barrier. Okay, that's rage. Rage builds up when you're close to enemies, and it's basically the same thing, except you don't need to be fighting a boss for it to work. I guess I'll just put all this away. Let's look at this and see what I can make with this. Senate Spear Distance. Here's one of those crazy magic weapons. Upgrade to the Rainbow Rod. This weapon, I don't like this weapon. Can I be honest about this for a second? Rainbow Rod is probably one of my favorite magic weapons in like base Terraria. Since like they reworked it in 1.4, I really like the way that the Rainbow Rod works, as well as the magic missile and flame lash. And this is the upgrade to it. It uses the Rainbow Rod, and it's like really weird. You like draw shape. You draw a shape with your mouse, and enemies take damage within the shape. Except actually it's like really bad. Like the damage is not very good at all for being post Calamitous. So like this one just kind of sucks, and it's an upgrade to like one of my favorite weapons ever. So it's like it's just kind of disappointing. And this weapon is weird because this looks like another one. Oh, what is it called? Doesn't it use living shards? Yeah, Knight's Ray. Okay. So Knight's Ray and actually is it this one? I guess this is one. There used to be like two different versions of this. So this whole thing has been reworked too. Like you combine a bunch of different staves to make like the Knight's Edge of magic weapons. And this is the fires a ray that then like shoots new like beams, right? And then this does the same thing. This upgrades to the elemental ray, which upgrades into the vivid clarity. I guess that's just different item with the same effect. Anyway, enough talking about magic weapons. The magic weapons in Calamity are very cool though. Did I get another item? Yeah, Ruinous Soul. So this is a material dropped by the boss. This is an upgrade to the soaring insignia. So it's funny, this is such a nerf, because in base game this gives you infinite flight time, and it's amazing. I love this item. But Calamity is Calamity is Calamity. They need to nerf that, of course. So it only increases it by 25%. And this only is 30%, plus the ability to give you 4 seconds of infinite flight. Which is like good job, or like good luck with keeping track of that. But I can really use some infinite flight right now. I don't know. It's kind of sad. I wish this works better, but of course infinite flight. I mean, there's more like wing upgrades, right? The wings I'm using right now, it can be upgraded, and like the flight time that these have is actually like worth something. So I guess like infinite flight time kind of takes away from that. But I guess I could focus more on the like mobility, like the speed increases from better wings instead of just flight time. Anyway, infinite for 4 seconds. Yeah, that doesn't sound very infinite. What do I want? A ranged weapon? Well, none of these really sound like something that I want to get. I want to check if, whoops, sorry about that. If there's any weapons I can make right now. That's endgame. This doesn't have an upgrade, doesn't have an upgrade. This has 2 upgrades, but they're both post Doggo, the Devourer of Gods. And something you can do is check out of the weapons that you have already, can any of these be upgraded? STMG. Oh, right, hold up. Not this one. Megalodon? Yeah, I can make this weapon. I really like the Megalodon. This isn't even post the boss that I just fought. I think I can just make this right now. Hold on. Sea Dragon. Yeah. So the thing that I like about this weapon is that it's not just a normal gun. It also has these like jets of water. So the jets of water are like a normal projectile, but then these little like bubble things, those are also a projectile that deal like a lot of damage at close range. So it's a very strong weapon. There we go, Unreal. I guess I will use this instead of this. Put these weapons away, they're kind of outclassed. And I can also make even better bullets. What bullets can I even make? Ammo. So musket balls. What is the I know there's one type of bullets. Actually, Unreal, it's okay. Calamity has different reforges, so let's take this no. Book of Skulls. After 6 reforges, mythical. You're guaranteed to get the best reforge in 6 reforges. The best like prefix, which is nice. You're pretty much guaranteed to get all the ones that you want. So all of these are Unreal. All of these are warding. Yeah. You still need to spend a lot of money though, because it's like 6 soul reforges could still be a lot with these like endgame items. Does this have an upgrade? It does. Why is this used in this? I don't understand. What is the... Oh. Huh. That sounds interesting. Anyway, what was I doing? Right, I want to find an ammo. And Unholy Essence, I believe, makes holy fire bullets. Which I guess these are an upgrade. Hold on, let me just look this up. I feel like I'm missing something. Right. So, okay. Okay, this like Blood Flare set. This is like the next armor set I can make, which is kind of strange because I literally just made this armor set from like the previous boss. But these Bloodstone cores, right, they make a new bullet. So it deals bonus damage on top of already having really high base damage. I can also make this. With these Bloodstone cores, you make these with... These are like the 2 most annoying items to make actually, or to get. Because Bloodstone... I have 8. Oh no. Okay, well, this might take a while. And also, it might be a bit excessive. Grab a Battle Potion. I'm gonna get everything I can. So Battle Potion plus Zerg Potion with both increase enemy spawn rates. And then Water Candle and Chaos Candle also increase enemy spawn rates. Let's head down here. It's a very fun weapon to use. But these enemies are pretty strong. They get buffed. Or they got buffed from like some enemy that or some boss that I've defeated recently. So let's also put down the... Yeah, I'm fine with this spot. Water Candle and Chaos Candle. And let's just do this for a bit. Not actually killing enemies very fast. Because I could use some better weapons right about now. I'll have to stick with these until I defeat the next boss. It's probably the most iconic boss in the whole mod. So all of these enemies can drop bloodstone, I believe. These guys down here. Take care of this. Maybe this weapon is actually a lot better. Yeah, probably. This kind of reminds me of Vampire Survivors. Also, actually taking a decent amount of damage. Like, Vampire Survivors is a game that I think is pretty good. I think that it has a lot of unique, a lot of interesting mechanics and like, I think it's a good game, but on the outside it looks like complete chaos. You know, with all the enemies that spawn and all the projectiles that are going everywhere. You know, it's kind of hard to understand what's going on if you don't. If you like don't know about the game already. Those are the kind of game that if you stream it, your bitrate just dies. $50 bloodstone. I don't even think that's enough. Especially if I want to make bullets. Oh, banners. Actually, banners are good. I always forget that banners are actually pretty useful. Despair Stone. Calamity Eye. I didn't think I picked it up. I guess banners are nice when you're farming a lot of enemies at once. So then it's like, you know, the more you defeat, the like easier it is to defeat them, and you can kind of like streamline the farm. But in normal gameplay, banners are usually really annoying because there's just a ton of items that fill up your inventory without you really caring about them. Because if you're just doing regular exploration, you're not gonna like use the banners because you're just gonna move on like immediately. Let's just say this is enough. Grab the last bit that's here. I don't know what that like pillar. Oh, I know what it is. Sorry about that loud noise. Let's. Bloody Tear. Now I need to farm a Blood Moon. Separately. I dropped the candles. So the NPCs don't die. Oh, they're tanky. I think the NPCs get more defense as you defeat bosses. Like at this stage of the game, they're very strong. These enemies are a lot weaker, so we can kind of just do this. And all enemies, well, actually I don't know, but enemies during a Blood Moon drop these blood orbs. These are also required for Bloodstone, although not really as many. Maybe I don't need that many. This is much faster. Is it even worth it? I think that for now it is. Because those, oh my gosh, these guys drop way more random items. You know, this is fine. This is fine. So you need like a fifth of the amount of blood orbs. Because some of the bosses that we'll be fighting soon are very you're moving around a lot, right? You're gonna be running away from the boss and doing that, right? This like does not hurt my visual clarity at all. It's only if I'm sticking in one place where it starts to be a problem. And I agree that I don't like that. Hopefully I find some new weapons that aren't as crazy. Some of them went in the void bag too. I could just sell all of this. I don't like 10 duplicates of these items. I'm good. Anyway, bloodstone. So what can we make with this? This item requires extended spirit essence. By the way, this stuff, it keeps being brought up. This is made with a lot of just random crafting materials that I don't have access to yet, but I will soon. For now, you know, I'll like probably get this because it's an upgrade to the Charm Mist, which I'm already using. I want to make these bullets if I have extra bloodstone. I want to make the armor set, which is ranged. I don't care about that yet. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna make any of these weapons either. So it's actually just the armor set and bullets that I want to make. But okay. I do have enough of these. I don't believe there were any of these items that I wanted to make. Yeah, small problem with the build that I'm going for is that's a lot of I can't make it. Oh, because I only made like a few of these. I'll need like 40, 42. That actually might not be enough. I need a bloodstone. That's interesting. So I when I need to make this, I'll go back down and grab like a few more. That's a bit annoying. But I made the new armor set, which a little bit higher defense. I can do this now. So it added another projectile to my ranged weapons. Greatly increased life regen, equivalent to Crimson Armor. Wow, Crimson Armor that you get at the very beginning of the game, relative to this at least. Oh, that's the cooldown for this. That sound effect. All of these armor sets are used for the Arc Tesla armor. By combining 3 different armor sets together in Auric bars, you can make this, which is like the best armor in the game, debatably. And also, hold up, I want to look at brutes. Have I made these? It looks like I have, because this looks like the same color, right, as these berries, the color of the hearts. So it's just the dragon fruit left. And make sure that none of these accessories have like an easy upgrade to make. But I'm pretty sure we're ready. Oh really? Arc Tesla? Yeah, so like the next boss is probably the most important boss to fight. I guess I'll use this weapon. And hold up, the bullets. Oh shoot, I do need to farm them more. Okay, hold up, we're going back down. Did I grab the candles? Nope. Oh wow, another one. We're going back down here. I don't know why the drop rate is so low. I guess they know that you can use like battle potions and reserve potions to increase spawn rates. So it's like, okay, you can farm this stuff pretty quickly. I have a feeling there might be a bunch of it floating down here. Oh, I take a lot of damage from this. No, not them. Okay. How much more do I need though? I'm not quite sure. Like, this is kind of what I was referring to earlier, with how, like, by the time you get to the stage of the game with Calamity, normal enemies are not a threat at all. You know? Like, the bosses are the real challenge, and like the enemies that you have to fight are like little fetch quests, really. Like, oh, I need to make this blood flare armor. Time to go to this part of the world and like farm enemies for like 10 minutes, and that's it. You know, you're not gonna die. The enemies like aren't interesting at all, really. They just have a lot of health, so maybe it takes a while to kill them. So it's really just like going from boss to boss with like a little side quest in between each one. It's not like there's any new areas to explore, like old areas that might be like stronger, as in the enemies have more health and deal more damage. I'm not quite sure if there would be a better way to do that though. Other than, I guess what I suggested to this is like add more mini bosses. So like while I'm farming this, a random enemy could show up and actually be like quite threatening. Kind of like how like the Frostwind and Pumpkin Moon events work, you know? Like, the normal enemies aren't the threat there, it's the mini bosses, the pumpkins, you know? Once those guys start showing up, like that's what you're actually worrying about. Hellfire. 29 bloodstone. That's probably enough. Hold up, there's another weapon that I feel like I can make. Oh, this, I totally never got this item because it's a drop from a boss. I keep missing those. This is post Doggo again. Unfortunate that I forgot about that weapon because it's actually really fun. I don't know if I want to fight Providence again. I mean, I could. I couldn't even place down the candles. Okay, 5,000 bullets should be plenty. Let's play Providence. Why not? Check, make sure it's the right time of day. Rages during the night. So it's morning now. Alright, Providence. Just real quick, quick battle here. really like the particle effects of this bullet when they hit the boss. Adrenaline again. Maybe a bad time to use it. That's fine. It's Providence has a lot of phases where she has so much higher defense. Like right now, ideally I'm doing significantly less damage. Like if you activate Adrenaline during one of those phases, it's kind of wasted. The Guardians, I'm actually going to use a different weapon here. Yeah, I mean, still pretty strong. So that's like the weird wall of like stuff that fell down here. Don't mind doing Providence. And then if I don't get the item I want, I just do the whole fight over again. That sounds great. Oh yeah, I can do this now. I had time to use it. A little bit of extra damage that I forgot about from this armor set. Okay, let's not die also. Alright, they're like, they had to do this right before the end. There we go. That shouldn't have been as close as it was. Nope. Wrong weapon. Okay, maybe also I probably should have done that in another biome. Whatever. We'll do that again later. I got more of these in case that matters. Which it doesn't. I can make a tank. I can't. Okay, well I guess there's nothing else to do other than fight the next boss. Cosmic Worm. This is like the Calamity boss. Like when people are talking about Calamity, they mean this boss right here. I guess I'm ready, yeah. Alright. Here we go. laser walls. God. I'm not quite sure which weapon is better in this situation. So if you're thinking that you can deal with this boss like Destroyer, with like piercing weapons, only the head and tail take. Well, the body segments take damage too, but like a lot less. So focusing the head is like the best option. So. That was pretty good. Alright, second phase. Oh, that random fireball. Oh, laser balls. Yep, that was dodgeable. I love and hate this fight. I want this to be my favorite boss. I really do. But I don't think it's there yet. I don't think it's quite in the right spot. Oh, sorry about that. And I think it's mostly because of the lasers and like other random projectiles. So around this stage of the game, Calamity is it's like kind of transitioning into more of a bullet hell. You can see that with Providence and all of the like fireballs that are just everywhere. Poltergeist has kind of a lot of projectiles, but they're also like more dash focused. Some later bosses are like very bullet hell too, definitely. And Doggo here has laser spam, and I think it's kind of unfortunate. I think it would have been better if this boss was much more focused on dodging the actual worm itself. Maybe that's unrealistic. Maybe it wouldn't be very threatening at all. If it was just like the worm and like contact damage that I'm worried about. But the kind of movement that you do to try to avoid this dude just trying to eat you, like I don't know. I think it's like some of the best kind of combat. And now all these guys are blocking the way. Especially so during the second phase, the laser wall attacks, that kind of attack right there, they become like way harder to avoid, especially for flying. So if you're in the air, the only way to dodge those, that was great, thank you Slime Out. The only way to dodge them is to like slow down and hover midair to dodge it between the lasers. But if you run out of flight time with your wings, then you can't. You just can no longer dodge. so good luck. It's like pretty much completely random at that point whether you're able to dodge that or not. Or like there, like how was I supposed to dodge that? I was like mid-dash. And the laser, well, that was totally my mistake. But if you're like dashing away from the boss, and suddenly lasers just spawn in front of you, I don't really know what you're supposed to do. I'm gonna run out of bullets. But the fact that you can only hit the head for damage means that you have to like put yourself at risk of getting hits in order to actually like fight the boss. Like you constantly have to stay close to them. You can't just run away and like shoot them from afar. And that sounds good, except for the lasers. Like, you know, that's kind of the problem with the whole fight that I have. Like there's a good fight somewhere in here, but the lasers really just mess with it completely. Like, okay, I'm not a fan of that. I guess I'm just not really used to, like, predicting when the lasers are gonna happen, so I'm always in, like, a really bad spot to dodge them. But also, like, the spam of lines that show up on screen, those are impossible to read. I don't know how you see those and know which direction they're dodging. It's like, there's just lasers everywhere. Good luck. That's what it tells me. That was nice. See, I couldn't fly, so keep moving up there to dodge those lasers. Oh! Nice time to start moving. Yeah, they are annoying. I don't know if it's a skill issue. It might just be a huge skill issue on my part. Actually, I should fight them during the nights for the werewolf bull buff. Oh, thank you, Devourer of Frames. I mean, even the random lasers, they're fired out from the boss. They're kind of annoying too. I don't know. The doggo's been reworked so many times. Maybe one version of the fight was my favorite, and I'm just not happy that they changed it. These both are still pretty good. Also, he like charges at you, like you're dodging lasers and then suddenly disguises you. I feel like if you say anything bad about Doggo, people are just gonna say skill issue though. chat jump scare. Ah. Not here. Hello. See, that kind of thing where he's like dashing back and forth, I like that a lot more than all the laser attacks. Oh, okay, thank you. And it's still dangerous. It's not like getting rid of the lasers and just focusing on the dashes would like take away the challenge. He can still get you very easily. Music slaps you up. The music is better than the boss. Actually, dare I argue that the music is better than the whole rest of the mod. Laser just spawning in front of my face. Well, this puppet is actually kind of doing crazy damage. I didn't look at the DPS meter. Oh wow. That like particular pattern of the lasers looks like really messy too. Kinda hard to tell what's even going on. Coming back. Kind of unnecessary adrenaline is right me change phase. I guess I need to stay close. Actually, let's go on the second layer of platforms. And then if I'm like, if I need to, I can go up the top layer for the stability. So like, if the laser walls go up, I'm just like grappling to the platform instantly. Oh, great. Thank you. Oh great, accidentally dashing. It also kind of slows down the full fight, like suddenly you're like slowing down to dodge between his lasers. Maybe they also happen too frequently. Guardians are back. Guardians, like in regular. Oh, great. Wow, he's after me. Did I take damage from that? I don't know. Oh, great. No iframes. Right at the end. Okay. Two phases too. It's rough. Yeah, I'd prefer that more if he stayed like really fast, because that's way more engaging than lasers. It's alright. That's like the only thing I can complain about. Maybe it's a bit repetitive. I'm back. Navarro frames. Thank you. I do keep running into lasers that I'm not reacting to. I don't know why. Moving too fast for that one. Oh great. I like how he dips down at the very end just to mess you up. Alright, lasers. Oh, nice trick. He switched phases like when I was doing that. It's gonna be doing this. Yeah, let me just dodge that. I kind of feel like I'm doing something wrong. Like I don't quite understand how this fight works. All the other like post-Miller bosses have actually been pretty easy. And despite how much I've done this fight, it's probably the one fight that I've done the most out of all the bosses in this mod. I still don't quite have it. Oh great, yeah, don't be there. That was totally just luck. Ow. Yeah, that's a good pattern. I like that. After all that. The melee armor? Yeah, let me just change playstyles. There's this boss. Usually wear melee armor as a mage. Well, I just like sticking with the right class, you know. All right. I could get the Rod of Discord. Maybe that's the like secret tech. Oh hey. No, you ran away. That's the one. That's literally what I was looking for. Had the life form analyzer, this would be a lot easier. I don't know why I still haven't gotten that item. Having a merchant just being, I mean, Being pretty normal, actually. They usually don't give you that in day one. One of the NPCs does sell the rod of Discord, so I guess if you're supposed to use that to just skip the laser balls, then I guess that maybe that's what I'm missing out. These potions are basically all of the effects. So endurance, life force, iron skin, regeneration, plus a few extra from Calamity. So I have like all the buffs. I mean, I could get like a few more really niche ones, but I don't really want to bother with that. Like, if I really need to get every single possible buff to defeat a boss, then I haven't really figured it out, have I? So here's a worm. I guess I could just fight them right now. If I beat them first try, then GG. What is Calamity Mod? It is huge. It's an expansion for Terraria. It adds a ton of content. It's pretty much the largest content mod for Terraria, and definitely the most well known. It literally has like an entire OST, like a ton of extra music added just for this mod alone. And it is especially known for the post-Moonlord content. So what would normally be the end of the game for Calamity, it's just like, he ran away again. I didn't have the bug net ready. Like what is normally end game for vanilla Terraria is just like the midway point for Calamity. Not really, it's not that much content, but you know, here's a list of all the bosses. And here's Moonlord, and here's everything that Calamity adds below Moonlord. As well as a ton of like reworks to other bosses in vanilla. It's just a ton of stuff. Pretty much all the items that I'm using are Calamity, except for I guess this weapon is vanilla, and this one and this one and this one. Like a lot of these accessories, like this is like boots and wings in one. Armor set's new. These weapons are all new. Like this weapon, you won't see this weapon in vanilla. It's a little excessive. I mean, I guess comparing these two, it's debatable. Oh, there's another one right there, right as I'm leaving. Anyway, let's fight another boss. Hopefully I have better luck with this one. Oh. Did you run away? Hold up, I don't even see them. Yeah, I guess they did. Oh, hey, hello. So this is basically Duke Fitron, but devious because he predicts your movement. Oh, see, like that. Yeah, my damage output actually sucks. Why do I deal no damage? Hello? 2000 DPS? Where are you? There you are. Like, regardless of which direction they dash in, you can just kind of do a dash yourself and get the iframes. You're like, what was that angle? Second phase. Random tiny little projectile that does 200 damage. Oh, don't worry about that. Music is pretty good. I don't know if this song is composed by DM Dokuro, who made like most of the rest of the soundtrack. Don't worry about that either. But I know like the Acid Rain stuff was like close to like the last stuff that he composed, maybe. Not doing great. Oh great, like your shotgun right in my face. And there we go. Man, I don't do any damage. Is this weapon just bad? I don't know. Like, look at this. 9,000 DPS. At a distance. I guess it is, like, this weapon is really only strong at close range. But I don't really have any better options. I'm doing this fight to get a better weapon. Difficulty spike? What's that? Never heard of it. I'm out of bullets too. Like, this is like the best ammo that I have access to. It's like, well, okay, let's buy some more ammo. I'll get a different type. Excuse me. Very rude. And since this is being a problem, let's also grab the ammo box. And I need to head over here to buy stuff from you. I have no idea how much I need. That might be too much. Oh, Luminite bullets. Do I want to spend money on that? Or spend Luminite on that? Stop being distracted. What am I trying to make here? Explosive bullets. Right. I don't know why that took so long. And now I can make holy fire bullets. Okay, that should be good for a while. I guess I'll attempt this boss again. Sure. Maybe these bullets help or something. But that's an effect on the explosion, huh? Am I dealing less damage? Like 1,000 DPS, really? That's kind of underwhelming, isn't it? Well, this damage is better in close range, so I guess I'll try to optimize for that. Maybe I'm giving them iframes? Because the bubble projectile, it sounds like it's not hitting as much as it should be. Huh. Where'd they go? Yeah, that's I guess that bolt is not good if it gives them iframes or something weird like that. It still feels kind of weak. I mean, I don't know how much damage I should be laying at this stage of the game. Maybe I'll try a different weapon. Actually, kind of feels like if this is doing better. So the bullets are kind of mid. That's disappointing. I just made like 8,000 of them, so I guess that's a bit of a wave. I guess this weapon is doing better. Although, like, didn't I make this weapon? This is like just barely a post-Moonlord weapon. Why am I still using it for this boss? Is there really no better option? If you're wondering, I'm trying to use like launchers and other like miscellaneous range weapons. I'm sure there's some bow or some gun that's like way better than what I'm using now. That is like the standard to use at this stage of the game for range. Do I have enough stars? Yeah, I have plenty. This weapon shoots really slowly anyway. It's still taking forever. Maybe I should look into see if there's any new weapons. Most of the new weapons though are like right after Doggo. Like that's the next boss that I need to fight to get a weapon upgrade. Or like go back to Providence and get that weapon. Maybe that would actually be a good option. They, you know, who knows? I've defeated up to Poltergeist. Here's the list. I guess their hitbox is big enough for most of these to hit. This is like more of an endurance battle, really. lot of hearts on the floor. And I can teleport now. And that was a super delayed dash. Yeah, there's a pretty long delay. That's like a Yaron tech. Teleport's behind you. Guess I didn't deal contact damage. Kind of drifting. Oh, nice the predictive dash. I kind of wish. Oh, I guess I think adrenaline like uses some damage reduction though. If you don't use it, I wish the predictive dash was like it predicted where you're gonna go, and then there was a delay, and then it did the dash instead of like predicting and then dashing at the same time, because that can lead to like unreactable situations where you move and then you like they immediately catch up to you. But that seems to work pretty well in that pattern. I wish with the dash you get iframes, but sometimes you dash and then you like immediately. I guess you just need to time it better, right? It's not really a huge problem. I think kind of the whole challenge with this boss. And teleport. You can't get to the dash backwards, and that's kind of funny, I guess. Spin. Still not doing much damage at all. Me still using a free Providence weapon. Just die already. That's a lot of effects. Huh, that seems like a lot of stuff that I don't care about. Anyway, here's a weapon. I hope it does the damage. Yeah, I guess so. I don't know how much range it has. Super dark right now. This has a decent amount of range, right? Sure, I'll try it out. I think not worth holding on to celebration anymore. And also, let me just look at what weapons I even have as options. There's not many. It's mainly just the one from Providence that I didn't get. And then some of these other weapons are there's a weapon that drops from Acid Rain. And this is post. Dogger. Okay. Well, I guess let's just see. want to see. Let's get a gauge on this weapon's damage. Also, that did a lot to me. I don't even think I'm hitting him yet. Seems like it's doing something. Oh yeah, it's dealing damage. Although that might be to the Guardian. That was a mistake. I meant to dash. Music kept going. Oops, don't do that. I mean, I might have run out of bullets, so... Okay, it is doing better. If I can actually, like, hit him. And if the returning shots also hit, then it's, like, also pretty good. You guys can deal any damage. Forget about the lasers. You can never forget. Alright, the lasers. I should have thought about those before I fell to avoid the boss. Like, that one was easily avoidable. Over that one. Maybe my reaction time just sucks. I have some kind of problem. Yeah, great timing. Oh, what did I even get hit by? I am a fan of the fact that you can just dash straight into his head. Hopefully damage. Alright. The next layer of lasers. Ah, dash cooldown. Or maybe I just did it wrong. Yep, we're still here. Nice. That was great timing. Oh yeah, that was really bad. Go back to Vortex. That actually reminds me. Oh, I have this weapon. Do I? Oh right, because I didn't want to use it because it was like it worked in a weird way. You know what? Sure, I'll test this out. Hey, dude. I guess it does damage. Blood Moon. Wow, it is really red right now. Hello, hello. Welcome back. Damn, actually, this does DPS. Kind of treating Doggo like Destroyer right now. Just lots of AoE. I don't know. Wow, okay. Actually, hold up. Actually, I don't know about this phase, but I'm actually trying to avoid hitting him. This is the way this weapon works. Grayscale for a second. Oh, laser walls are still here. I suck. Oh. Honestly, not against using this armor set though. Why am I here? Right, I wanted to get more potions. Yeah, let me just dodge that. I mean, I haven't really used the weapon as a gun. But it kind of seems like a normal shotgun. So I wanted to avoid that. Wow. That's surprising. It feels like it maybe is a little bit more effective on first phase than second. Oh, that just wasn't good enough. Guess I should have done a dash instead. Don't get stuck to the platform. I don't know if this is just a skill issue or if there's actually a problem with the laser walls. I feel like they're like by far the worst part of the fight. I'm not entirely sure how like other people feel about it. Like to me, like this is like a really good fight that it's like kind of completely ruined by the excessive laser spam. Like, I don't mind at all if I get killed by that head because that's like the obvious threat that is like the main part of the fights. Then lasers just like, yeah, the lasers kind of show up sometimes and just kill you. And while you're too busy dodging the actual boss, like suddenly you have to switch gears and dodge all the lasers by standing still. Oh god, that was awful. Or yeah, I consider using the Rod of Discord too. Guess that would make it a lot easier. Not a good idea. Lasers are still here. Could be despawn eventually, but you know. Where'd your body go? Why is this broken? There we go. Yeah, it's a blood moon. Get out of here. Wow. This weapon surprised me. It looks so inconvenient to use. Because, by the way, like, if you hit something, the explosion is a lot weaker. So if I'm aiming at the boss, it's like not as strong at all. Wow. That's new. Pleasant surprise. I was almost expecting like another phase to show up out of nowhere. Maybe we're not there yet. Or we're just making a little bit of a shopping list right now. Infinity. Yeah, let's not make that. Oh, isn't this a really interesting weapon? So it like slight issue of the fact that so much content is locked behind Doggo. Like, isn't this a bit excessive? Like maybe a few of these items could be like pre-polter or like poltergeist tier, like before Doggo that you use during the fight. Maybe some of them could be pushed a bit later. It's just a shotgun. Right, and then there's all of these weapons: Star Armada, Starmageddon, the pack. And I think that's everything. So a lot of new stuff I can make. I would like to make this, but I need to get another rover drive, and that just sounds annoying to grind for. Same with this. Like, this is technically an upgrade, but I need to get the amalgamated brain, which requires this, which I need to like make an artificial corruption for. The weapon bloat is a bit much. I'm a bit confused by these two weapons that are the same recipe exactly, but they're two different weapons. And same with this, Star Armada and Starmageddon. They both require Starfleet. I actually needed to make another Starfleet, which requires that I make another super star shooter. Like, I mean, it's not too hard to make, but like, why though? Why exactly? Why are two items made with the same one? But anyway, this is welcome to crafting simulator. We're just gonna be crafting. Actually, before I can do any crafting at all, I need a lot of ascended spirit essence. And this anvil. So galactic singularity. Actually, do I need any more than this? Yes, 5 more for this weapon, which. So yeah, after you defeat Doggo, Frost Moon and Pumpkin Moon and Eclipse get buffed, and they drop new items. So that's what you need, which means that we're gonna be farming those too. That's fine. I can't really make anything before I do that though, other than just the anvil. So I guess we got to do those. Oh, I don't think I can use any of these. Let's see what this DPS is. So that's like 10 times better than all of my other weapons. What is up with that? I'm not even playing melee. This is also material. Oh yeah, for this stupid item. How about this one? Oh yeah, that's also significantly stronger. Oh, this one's actually kind of bad. Why is it so strong? Hello? Isn't this a bit excessive? I guess it is close range, right? But still, like, not even a melee build, not reforged, and we're hitting like over 10k DPS compared to like this weapon. I guess that's not a huge difference, because like being but it's still like everything else. Melee is broken. I do kind of wish I was playing melee so I could use Is it here? No, but you know the like arc swords, arc of the elements, arc of the whatever they're called. Those are all like really fun weapons. Anyway, let's just throw all this away. Oh yeah, there's also that. What's it called? Tablet? Yeah. And let's get the candles. We're gonna want a high spawn rate. the rogue weapon, the like disc thing. Is that really good? Blood Moon. I guess does that increase spawn rates? I don't know if that gets canceled out. I guess I can still use this weapon, huh? Yeah, casual 70,000 DPS. I can see why this these weapons definitely aren't meant for bosses. This is like the best case scenario for them. Definitely the real one, commenting on a random Calamity live stream. So we're looking for this Nightmare Fuel. Everything drops it. Ow, that did a lot of damage. I don't know if it's better to fight the random enemies or the mini bosses, but since I can defeat the enemies so much faster, I might as well just keep doing that. Actually, just kidding. I'll focus these guys. Oh yeah, the stealth strike bug, the only thing that made Rogue viable. Actually, I don't know what I'm saying. It's a lot less chaotic now, isn't it? Ash, I'll keep doing this. He tries to set on you, but he doesn't even deal contact damage. Thanks, Calamity. See, like, I don't even know how much of this I need. Do I need like 1,000? Maybe. This is a lot of Ascendant Spirit Essence, and each of them require 5 Nightmare Fuel. I guess that isn't too bad. I only have 100 right now. Try and beat these. Can't catch a break. $300 to beat each. I mean, I think I should probably go for like 1 or 2 weapons, and that would make farming the rest of them much easier, right? There's not really that many enemies left. Oddly enough, on the final wave, usually this is the most hectic one. Kind of annoying part about Calamity, whenever you're in a situation where there's a ton of items you can craft, you'll spend a ton of time grinding the materials and then actually crafting them. And then like turns out only like 1 or 2 of them are actually useful. So it's like you kind of waste your time on the rest of them. I appreciate that this weapon is very simple. You know, it doesn't completely clutter the screen or make a loud noise. It just shoots a bullet and it does high damage. Dude, why are there so few enemies? This is the last wave. Usually there's like screen like it's completely filled with them, right? Maybe it like ignores all the like spawn rate modifiers. That's strange though. Anyway, let's just end this. If I need more, I'll do them all real quick. It's not like these summoning items are consumable. Like the big visual effect. I think it's a bit excessive. It definitely showcases the power of the weapon. Like, yeah, this does a lot of damage. But also just in regular use, it's like kind of loud, they're obnoxious. compared to this at least. I guess I don't really need to stop. Move on to the next. Actually, clear the inventory, that's why. And I'll split the 3 forces, so I'm actually using it now. Engaging gameplay. This is the problem I keep bringing up. Like, boss fights are really interesting, at least. Maybe I'm not a huge fan of all of them, but you know, they're definitely where the challenge of the mod is. But then the events and stuff, they're like busy work. Like, oh, time to go do all these events. But without them, it's like Calamity just kind of becomes a boss rush, which I kind of thought is what it was known for in anyway. I don't know. A lot of icicles, though. Great, now there are 2 of them. But I think, like, up until, like, post-Plantera content, the in-between stuff is, like, still interesting. Oh my goodness, the bullets. I need healing. Why don't these potions give me, life reach? That feels like a pretty important defensive buff. Maybe not defensive, like, survivable. Those parts despawn. Hold up, I might need to pick up some items if they're despawning on me. They're throwing a party. I didn't get as many. Pirates. Time to do this for a few minutes. Till Mothron shows up. It used to be a little bit more spread out, right? Frost Moon and Pumpkin Moon were like the post-Doggo events. And then Solar Eclipse was the post-Yarn events. Because Yarn was like 2 phases. Like you fight them up until the first phase, and you go do the solar events, maybe some other stuff too. And then you'd come back with like the Dark Sun upgrades. Pirates. Do they really take priority? It's like the progress bar go up with every shot. I think I gotta fill out my inventory again with all the golden stuff. Oh, goodbye. And they're gone. All the upgraded events? You just went straight from Doggo to Yara? Anyway, I don't think I need. Oh my goodness. Just I don't even care about selling them anymore. Dark Sun Fragments. I need less of these, right? Only 2. This ring is pretty good though. Oh, I need to fight Providence again. Oh, Galaxia. Now I'm not playing melee. Now I don't know if they've reworked Galaxia and the other upgrades or other versions of that weapon, but I'm not a fan. Is that controversial? I don't like Galaxia. They're so like gimmicky, right? Like the deal with the Galaxia item. Then it gets with the Galaxia. Hold up. It starts with Biome Blade, and it goes to Broken Biome Blade, True Biome Blade, Galaxia, Arc of the Cosmos. And then Arc of the Cosmos fixes it. Like it's actually a good weapon. Because it's more of an arc weapon than a Galaxia weapon. It really is weak. Like when I first found out about that, I mean, of course I knew that it got reworked. That was like one of the main things with the event, or with some update, right? Like these weapons are getting reworked. I'm like, oh cool, but are they actually good? Like yeah, one of them is good. But you go out to all the different biomes to test what to test like their effects, and it's like they're kind of underwhelming, or like they mess with their movements in a weird way. Like you bounce off of walls, or like it's like a charging, like a lunging attack where you like jump forward at enemies. It's like those are kind of fun, but like also like kind of just awkward to use against actual enemies or bosses. Oh yeah, Ascendant Spirit Essence. How much of this stuff do I need? I probably don't even have enough Necroplasm. That might be enough. I mean, this is definitely more. I think the yeah, this one requires some. This one requires some. Dragon Fruit. So I'll need to make more. We post Moonlord? Absolutely. We're post Doggo. Doggo kind of beat me up for like an hour. But we're past that. I'm gonna have to fight them again, and Providence. Hopefully we can make some new weapons. That may involve putting these items away. Hold on. Hold on. So here's all the items that I can make. I guess I want to make this one first, which needs smooth marble blocks. Do I even have marble? Whoops. Yeah, I do. That's a really weird crafting recipe though. What am I missing? Armored shell? Yeah, actually. Grab! Ropes being ropes. Alright, dude. Okay, this will be done quickly. What about smooth granite? Maybe. I think this weapon actually isn't really working. Like maybe it's getting a pierced cap on all the other segments. The tail is the only part that takes damage, kind of similarly to Dogro. I might actually die. Oh yeah, and it turns out that this weapon is really good. Somehow. Oh gosh. I'm also getting slowed down. Well, that's all I needed to do. Oh, Ancient Godslayer. Oh, Dragoon. Anyway. Oh, so yeah, I should probably be using these Supreme Health Potions, huh? Yeah, I have like 90 of them. They are an upgrade. There. Actually, I'm kind of curious. Smooth granite block. Nope, it's lonely. I need to hit something. Really? It's just a projectile? Really does something else, right? Close the wings. Super dummy. Oh, there we go. It kind of sucks though. Why is it like really bad? 6,000 DPS. By the way, as a point of comparison, let's look at the Cosmic Discharge. Dealing about 40,000 DPS. Unreforged with no melee build. Yeah. So that's the kind of damage I'm expecting to be able to achieve. With at least like a close range weapon, right? Maybe with like a really safe long range weapon. But like, come on. Why is this so bad? I'm kind of disappointed by that. I need this to make this weapon. I guess I could try reforging it. Sorry, that slime. Yeah, it's just kind of not good. I mean, I guess it's an upgrade, right? It does look like it's doing maybe a bit more damage than this. For also being a homing weapon, so okay, I guess it's an upgrade, but not by much. Now time to go down the shopping list again. So there's these two weapons that I can make with schematics, which means we need to do more of this. Voltage regulation system. Did I already make this actually? No. Wait, I did. Or did I already use this? Oh, I actually just don't have enough power cells. I can read. Well, that's why you have all of these. That will take forever. Can I make this though? What am I missing? What did that say? Did I just miss something? I made a bunch of that. Cosmolite, I have a ton of. Dubious plating is fine. Yeah, I should be able to make this. Okay, it does require the schematic as well. Why are there two items though? That are in the same slot. That's kind of strange, but I guess sure, whatever. This weapon, I need a large ruby. There. I think like diamonds are also used. No, is it just this? I guess this is also used for that stupid weapon. Also, this was unnecessary. Oh, short range. Really? Oh, let's turn this back into a dummy. Oh, it's piercing. It does kind of bad damage too. Maybe it's good against Starver. Huh. Also, I'm kind of bothered by the particle effect not really lining up. Like they're all going down immediately. Also, what is it firing? Bullets? It's firing like 5 bullets per shot. Okay, well, time to make another one. Is this finished yet? Almost. So I need another Starfleet. Let's go grab the oh, I might try to make new things. Actually, I don't even know if you needed the gun parts. Can I make a star cannon? Yep. Star cannon, super star shooter, and then star fleet. I can't make. I need another aqua shard shotgun, which means I need another boomstick. See, is this necessary? That's not a boomstick. There we go. I'm glad he sells it, so I don't need to go to the jungle again. Aqua shard shotgun, and then another Starfleet, and then Starmageddon. But wait, there's more. The Armada requires this, which, do I even have that? No, so I need to go fight this boss, Astrum Deus. Yeah. Maybe this weapon will be good. So it is actually an upgrade to the Piranha gun. I was wondering why this was in the recipe, but they're actually quite similar. Barracuda gun. So you fire this, and then they latch on, just do all this crazy stuff. Still kind of weak, honestly. Am I like? Maybe I shouldn't be expecting more than 10k DPS, but that's a pretty cool weapon. Maybe a bit excessive with the particle effects and such. I need to fight Providence, and so I can make these now. I might actually be running out of these materials. We'll see. Here's the pulse rifle. And can I no longer make the other one? Yeah, I actually need more of this. I don't even know how to get this. It's like in the labs, right? Maybe there's some in the labs that I just didn't pick up. Huh. Anyway, I need to charge these weapons too. Pulse rifle. There. I love crafting simulator. Let's go fight a boss. Maybe Providence. Is it the right time of day? Okay, just making sure. Think of Junimo, what color do I think of? Like, cyan? I can't actually tell if this is very good. This is in the way. Get out of here. Okay, this also isn't really doing that good. Huh. Oh, it's humming too, that's nice. Also, I do realize the music is good, but I did make it a bit louder. Oh, I need to get the other guys. I think this weapon is good. It's a bit confusing. I didn't expect it to be quite like this, and maybe it could use a different crafting recipe, but I appreciate an upgrade to the Prana gun this late in the game. Although I wish it was maybe a little bit stronger, maybe. Just a bit, for being a post-dogger weapon. Although your DPS is always weaker against bosses. They have like crazy damage reduction stuff. I think, maybe. They always feel like, it always feels like you do less damage against bosses compared to like the target timing. Ah, this weapon does not exist. Anyway, let's actually go to a different biome. I'll have to fight Providence again. And we can test out the pulse rifle. Wait, are these homing? These are homing. Click on the UI, please. Okay, finally a weapon that actually does damage. Why are these so hard to find? Sorry if you're bothered by my unorganized inventory. That's just kind of how it is. Wait, sorry guys, you're gonna have to deal with this thing being above your house. This is like twice as much damage as the other weapon than this. And the visual effects aren't like in your face. Calamity Mod tricking me once again. Reworking all those weapons, but I have to craft every single one of them every time to find the 2 weapons that are actually good. Yeah, that's the way this mod works. It gets an update every like year or so. Every time it's like, oh, time to play Calamity again, and then you do, and you have to like go through the whole process of figuring out what weapons are actually effective. That was way easier. And I'm still not getting this weapon. Holy Collider. That's a fun weapon. Not wrong summoning. Just play vanilla? Yeah, that's fair. Probably a good idea. I saw this mod today. That was like, or actually it was like a video talking about mods, and it was like vanilla plus. Like, download this mod pack to add content to the game in the style of vanilla Terraria. And it was like, okay, this is supposed to like add stuff that isn't like too different than vanilla. But then it's like, then it changes boss AI, and all the bosses are doing like crazy stuff. It's like, this does not feel very vanilla at all. Sorry. Bad time to use adrenaline, but I don't care. I thought the point is that it adds content. Oops, it's not dead yet. The point is to add content that is similar to vanilla and not change what's already there. Like, kind of goes against the point. Something does not exist. Almost nighttime. Blood Moon. I'm good. Why are you like this? I'd rather not be grinding a boss fight right now for one, like, not even a very rare drop. So if you look here. Hello, Providence, where are you? That doesn't even show the drop rates. Yeah, there's three items I haven't gotten yet. How am I gonna get these? I guess there are like random random like labs around the world. If I get an armored crawler to spawn. Oh, already took everything from the chests here. Or hold up, turret. You dropped some, right? Thank you. Might actually be enough. Yeah. It's not charged. Hold up, just charge this weapon. I'll need to recharge the pulse rifle too. Let's also get rid of these weapons. They've already obviously been outclassed. And right, Star Armada. So Astrum Deus, whatever. Heights and hearts. Oh, actually, you know what? We can do that right now. Maybe I'll use this weapon just to try to mix it up. This is not like accurate. You have to aim it yourself. I'm gonna run out of bullets. Well, hopefully this is effective. There's I just got reminded for some reason. There's a bot or a Geometry Dash level that is basically just a clone of this boss fight. Imagine this weapon hurt. I can't tell if this is actually that good. But yeah, there's a Geometry Dash level that's a copy of this fight, and it's really easy. Or at least easy for me, I guess, because I have Terraria experience already. It is a bit jank though, because it is Geometry Dash still. But the level, when it first released, it was rated as an insane demon. And it was the easiest insane demon of my life. Like, actually, people didn't know how to rate platformer levels back then. Maybe they still don't. I don't know if anyone ever figured it out. But in general, like, platformer levels were rated as way more difficult than they actually were. Nope. Because a normal level is like 1 to 3 minutes of like fairly difficult gameplay, and if you die once, you have to restart the whole thing, right? So you basically need to perfect the entire fight, or not the fight, the level, right? Normally, that's what you have to do. But with platform levels, often they give you checkpoints, and if you have a lot of checkpoints, then it's like, even if individual gameplay sections are quite difficult, you know, as long as there's a checkpoint every I don't know, 20 seconds of gameplay, you're gonna be able to complete it eventually. You know, that makes levels significantly easier. But people would see that like, oh, this level is really difficult. Like, each individual mode of gameplay is really difficult. That means it must be like an insane game. You know. And looking at some of the most difficult platformer levels now, oh my goodness, you don't want to drop it. I didn't even hold up. Titan Hearts? I could get another one. But the more difficult platform levels now are like much longer, much less checkpoints, or no checkpoints at all. And then the gameplay itself is actually much more difficult too, on the level of actual extreme demons, you know? Where like every input is like close to frame perfect, you know? Like, now that is a difficult platform level. You guys were rating other levels as extreme demons and they weren't even close to this. Although, you know, there's a difference between like just normal extreme demon and a like top like 100 difficulty level. Yeah, intersection right here. That's nice. Still dirt. We're really not getting lucky with these item drops, are we? Regulus. Hold up, this weapon? It actually might be kind of strong. Alright, hold up, we're still doing this. This is like a piercing weapon with pretty high damage. Okay, please drop the item now. I'm not asking. There's the requirements. Oh, damage. Yeah, this is pretty effective. Is it actually weaker though? Hold on, let's actually try this one too. Oh, I mean taking way too much damage. Maybe this weapon is still stronger. There you go. Had to wait that long. Anyway, we can now make the Stormata, which I need stars for. Put the target dummy away. Dumb. Beat Trey without weapons. You know, hold on, it's accelerating. I mean, it doesn't say that it accelerates, by the way. I don't know why that's not mentioned. Terraria challenges, I'm a big fan of those. Although they're maybe a bit muddied by like content creation. Because like every YouTuber is like, can you beat Terraria with, you know, so-and-so challenge? Like everyone's done everything that's possible, but that kind of stuff with Terraria is a lot of fun. I used to come up with a ton of my own challenges. That mostly just ended up being use a specific weapon type. But those were in earlier versions of Terraria where like not every weapon type had very good options. Unfortunately, this weapon feels weaker than this one. I'll still hold on to it because like it's a strong representation of the kind of weapons that I've been using. I don't want to use this weapon, honestly. Sorry. Okay, this will be my loadout. Is there any more weapons? Yes. Back to Providence. I guess I do have to do that. So let's make some armor first, you know, or some other upgrades at least. Because I can make upgrades to these 3 items. Starting with none of them. Hello? Am I blind? Giant tortoise shell. Actually, where are they? Am I just not able to craft them yet? Oh, I'm out of Cosmolite. That's why. And do I even have this? Blood Pact? No. So I can't actually make anything yet. Okay, time to fight Doggo again, or Providence. Goodness, copies of accessories. Just finding the accessories that I just put away. Where are you guys? There you are. And Charm of Myths, which is probably outclassed by a bunch of other stuff, but the potion cooldown reduction is so nice. I think I would like to hold on to it. Charm, there we go. Put these away. And also, because there were so many copies, let's just sell a few of them. Maybe for the money, maybe to clear up space, I don't know. Who's happy? You're happy, right? Sure. This is the upgraded Charm of Myths. Chalice of the Blood God. But I can't make it quite yet. Very soon though. I need to refight a bunch of bosses again. Like the 10th time. Okay, sell all these and that's pretty much it. You're happy too, right? Hopefully, this is another problem. Whenever you have duplicates of items, it feels natural to sell them because you don't need extras. But, you know, if you do need extras, like, I mean, for this one, it's like, you're never going to accidentally make duplicates of the Starfleet and then, like, sell one of them. You would know in advance, but, like, copies of the boomstick, maybe? Because this requires the boomstick. Obviously, you could buy it from the arms dealer, but what if you don't know that? And you only, like, went to the jungle and you're like, oh, I don't need 2 copies of the boomstick, and you sell one of them and you realize that you are suddenly locked out of making like one of these items. Anyway, let's fight a boss again. I guess Providence again. They're not very nice to me right now. Also, I was hoping I could complete Calamity this stream, but I feel like we're gonna have to do another one. I've only been able to defeat like 2 bosses. Yep, and then a bunch of crafting. Yeah, let's use this weapon. It is also maybe a bit excessive in terms of visual effects and audio. Also, the charm myths used to be used in another item, this amulet that I'm using right now. And that was like one of my favorite items because it was the combination of the star, whatever it's called, the cross necklace, and the charm myths. And like those are 2 like already pretty strong accessories in vanilla. So like being able to combine the 2 of them was really nice. And also Barbear's necklace. But that's no longer the case. They're all like separate items now. Which is kind of a shame. I feel like they were like really fitting as like one super accessory. Texas armor. Wait, do you mean no weapons as in like no like items that deal damage, like even tools? Or like trap? I guess you can use trap for it. That's probably your main method of dealing damage eventually. Like lava against normal enemies and then like other traps. Oh my goodness. Why are you like this? I'm gonna focus so I can get adrenaline and make this go by a lot faster. Already got hit. There we go. That's a lot better. I didn't even kill the last Guardian. I got both of the rare items. Actually, all 3 of them. All 3 of the items that I was missing. This is a fun weapon. It's a flamethrower. It's like a gacha game. Where after like a certain number of rolls, you're like guaranteed to get something. It's like I forget what that's called exactly, but you know what I mean. Anyway, here's this item. It's actually pretty strong. This probably would have been nice to get for Doggo or something. But anyway, it's just an item or crafting material now. Where I can make scorched earth. That's a loud sound. Actually, hold on, I'm reducing the volume for this. Armor, potions, and accessories. Accessories, I think, can work. That definitely helps out a lot. This is better. Are they homing? This is also a material for this, which I can make post Yaron, I believe. No, actually post Exomex, which means I'm never making it. That's kind of a shame. I wish these. Okay, I just have a lot to say about the Exomex, but I'll get to that eventually. Before we do, the next thing to do is actually to fight Ravager. Actually. Yes, they are homing. Yeah, all those accessories. What is this called? Starveil. Yeah, that one too. I think that was kind of strong, right? Anyway, the reason this boss isn't dead already is because it gets buffed as you progress, but it also drops better items. You know, there's normally like just barely a post-golem boss. Ow, hold up. Let's actually not die. And I'm no longer dealing damage. Oh, there we go. And this geo, it gives you just a ton of crafting materials, including a ton of bloodstone. That's a way easier way to get bloodstone. 130? That easily? Thank you. Don't need to do that anymore. This does feel like a direct upgrade. Anyway, I should be able to make upgraded Charm of Myth. Right? Surely? Yeah. So what does this do exactly? Increase max HP by 25%. That's huge because it's a percentage, not just a flat amount. And I don't even have. Actually, I do have Life Force. Life Regen, reduce cooling of healing potions. So that's our myths. Taking more than 5 damage converts the hit into damage over time. Bleed effect. This bleeding does not interfere with life regeneration, unlike normal bleeding, I guess. Which I guess, like, yeah, normal bleeding gets rid of life regen completely. Drinking a healing potion cancels up to 50% of its heal value of draining bleed damage. So basically, you don't die instantly. If you would die instantly, you could heal and maybe save yourself. That's that kind of idea. And it still gives the same effects as the Charm of Myths, so it's pretty much a direct upgrade anyway. So that's cool. Even with that like bleed effect. Anyway, the rest of the items that I need to make require that I fight Doggo again. So all of this effort, and we're back here once again. I guess I'll use the pulse rifle. That's a pretty fun weapon. I need to recharge it again just to make sure. And this weapon that I forgot about. I was charging it. I did that for another weapon too. Interesting. Is it missing? guess it's piercing, but it's kind of weak on its own. Huh. That's underwhelming. Anyway, I know which weapon I'm gonna use. Oops, not you. Actually, I don't know how much range the thing has. It might actually be really short range. But when it does hit, it's like definitely the strongest option. Or maybe I could try this. Oh, they're a bit slow, aren't they? DPS Major says otherwise. 30,000? I should probably save my health potions then for like really big hit. Then they'll like basically heal more than normal with complete effect cancellation. Devourer of Gods eats rockets for breakfast. Laser balls. I don't think you were here for when I first fought Doggo, but I basically spent the entire time complaining about the laser ball. I'm sorry. This boss, I have mixed feelings about because I love everything about the fight except for the lasers, which are really annoying. I don't know if it's just a skill issue or if it's like a thing that people agree with, but the lasers are annoying. Nice adrenaline. Ow. Okay, with two of them, why not? It's a very movement-based fight. You know, Doggo is very threatening. If you get hit by the head, it does like 500 damage, right? You're trying to do everything you can to avoid getting hit by the head directly. So you're moving around a lot. Doggo is moving around really quickly. And then suddenly lasers show up, and you have to slow down, dodge these lasers, and then go back to the actual fight, you know. It feels like it totally breaks the flow of everything. And also other lasers kind of spawn, like, totally block your movement. Also, this weapon is kind of laggy. A lot of projectiles, a lot of explosions. That makes sense, but you know, some frame drops here and there. Goodbye, Doggo. Oh, now the death effect actually works. I only need the Cosmolite release, so it doesn't really matter what I get. Yeah. You're almost dead. I just put away some item, but I don't think it was important. Anyway, we can actually make these accessory upgrades now. So Listen Tracers, huge flight time increase. Really appreciated. And Asgardian Aegis. Better dash. That's basically it. better dash. But you know, dashing is like my main mobility right now, so it does help. And also the sponge. So this is like, I'm conflicted about this. The sponge is like a really good defensive accessory. Bear that absorbs lots of 180 damage. That recharges after only like 15 seconds. That's not too long if you're like dodging pretty good. So be able to block that much damage plus the adrenaline protection. But I need the rover drive, which is a drop from this one enemy. And that's really annoying to farm for that. Or I hope this works. This armor piece uses the rover drive. So if I can shimmer it, I can get it back. You know what that means though? I need to find the shimmer. So let's max out our mining speed. Lights. I can get cake from you. And I can also, I'm right here already. I can buy a mining potion. And do one of these give... Do I not have the well-fed buff? I don't. This whole time I haven't had the well-fed buff. That's funny. Is there an NPC that sells it easily? I don't know. Do I have any on me? Bacon? Starfruit? Hey, Starfruit. Maybe like the merchant? Hello, do any of you sell food? Surely someone does, right? You? Really? Okay, well, thank you. I'll buy this. Free major buff. Anyway, time to look for the shimmer. So the way you do this is on the jungle side of the world. Just dig a tunnel somewhere. Luckily, we have very good mining speed right now. And usually, oh, thank you. Usually you can tell when you're close with a shimmer. Because there's some ways to tell. All of this for one accessory. I don't move through lava very quickly. I guess that's not a surprise, is it? But it is like... It's just like rocks. Molten rocks. I didn't notice it at all, which means it's either here or like here, which this feels a bit extreme, doesn't it? I'll explore further out. So it could be like right here. But usually the biome is like very wide, so if it was like here, I would have noticed it. Unless that's this. No, it can't be it. I'm gonna assume that it's here, maybe? It is always fun to mine very fast. Also, I hope this item can be shimmered. Since it's a modded item, I don't know if it will work really correctly. But hopefully the way it works is that if you shimmer an item at all, it just like gives you the ingredients for it, right? Also, I can get the permanent buffs like the life regen and defense. I haven't gotten those yet. Now the shimmer can be close to the jungle, so this doesn't mean that I can't find it now. Although usually it isn't like in the jungle. Guess I could check closer. All this effort for what might not even be anything. Then imagine it's like right here. Probably just a little bit closer. Usually it isn't like too close to the ocean though. Oh, that's this is a fun item. A little tulip. Maybe I'll play that game someday. There's another one. Oh, well, here we are. Did I really miss it? Oh, yeah, I guess I did. Anyway, oh, yeah. Water. Oh, that's a lot. Let this drain somewhere. That's probably enough. It did work. Thank you. While I'm here, I'll grab the life regen. Isn't the life root like 6 defense or something like that? I don't know if that's worth it. Or like, actually like, less than that probably. I can make the sponge now. I can't, I don't have enough of this. How do I get this though? Actually, hold up. Batteries. That's how I get that. Or defense. Do I have an extractinator? I do. I believe you can use these. It's not very efficient though, but it is a source of them. How much do I need? A lot. Okay, well, I might use up all of these batteries. You only need like a few hundred to fully charge an item though, so I'm not really worried about running out. I also appreciate that they made the extractionation process much faster. We're already almost through like a whole deck of 1,000. Oops. And now, can I just make the sponge straight up? Isn't that wonderful? And what is this an upgrade to? I'm still using the radiant fusion, but honestly, it's still saving me from so much damage. Just the dodge alone helps out a lot. And since dodge cooldowns are shaded between each other, there's no reason to like have multiple dodges. So like just one radiant fusion is like plenty effective. I guess it should be this one, right? Because this is really just extra iframes. And I mean, this is going to be upgraded eventually, so that will be another accessory that I'll make eventually. But at the moment, it's not that strong. Okay. And we can charge this weapon up. Like 3%. It's been 3 hours. And I've just been like crafting this whole time. See, like, I think, yeah. There are too many crafting recipes just from Cosmolite bars alone. Like, look at this. This is so much. And a lot of these aren't even like post like dogwood. This is like end game. Actually, never mind. Most of these are the right tier, but anyway, let's just make the armor. God Slayer. I'm out of. It's fine, we can craft more. It's not over. If I had to go and like farm another event. But there we go. So you get a dash. Right. So Godslayer used to give you a revive. So when you died, you would revive with some amount of health. And that was like very, very strong. I guess they thought that was too strong. But now instead you get this dash, which has a cool effect, and it's also crazy fast, but it's actually really useful for the next boss. And the next boss is actually Dragonfall, because I forgot to fight them, as always. Life Alloy. Luckily I have enough from Ravager. I'm glad that Astrum Deus also dropped the fragments, or else I would have run out of those. Anyway, time for a quick fight in the jungle. It's been a little while since we've been here. Let's go. I am over-prepared for this. This should be pretty easy compared to Doggo and such. Oh, that was actually blocked by the shield. And there we go. The guitar solo almost started up. It's a fun weapon. Oh yeah, this is the like end game sniper rifle. Yeah, I really like these types of weapons, but of course I'm not using them. Oh yeah, that's the last upgrade of Rage. But I didn't have it yet because it was from this guy. Why does that keep happening? I'm clicking in the inventory. No, it's not. What is it called? Blessed Phoenix Egg, because they have to keep changing the names of items. I need more life alloy, which I don't have anymore. Hold up. Can I make the bars? Just a few of them. Is that enough? That is enough. Just barely. Oh, that's nice. Blessed Phoenix Egg. And time. Oh gosh, do I need to make an arena for this? This is a boss that I've had some experience with. Oh, hey dude. You got the feathers too? You don't even need to fight the boss? I should have set up an arena here. But just as a little teaser. Oh my god, I hate that. Actually, I hate that so much. Here's a bunch of bullets for you to dodge. By the way, while you're dodging, here's a dragon. Why do they have to overlap like that? And that's why I like this so much, because you can just ignore it completely. This pattern is a bit easier to deal with. Actually, isn't it crazy? That other pattern is so much denser with the bullets. That didn't. Nice, like, climb bounce. That didn't do anything, right? Oh, okay. Well, I guess since we're here. Oh gosh, not enough space. I don't like that he changes the timing of the dash throughout the fight. You get used to one dash timing and then he changes it up and it's like, well, am I supposed to change? Am I supposed to react to that? Fire. That wasn't. That was this. Okay. If I actually probably could have won that if I had prepared the arena at all. With the uneven terrain and the tree getting in the way, yeah. Well, we'll continue that next time. But now I'm confident I should be able to finish the rest of the mod next time. There's only... Okay, well, I mean, I don't know about this guy, but come on, bro. The disappointment. That was literally like on a whim. Yeah, sure, I'll try out the boss. You know, we're not even there yet. But yeah, it's going to be the end of the stream. I guess I'll do it next time, right? Yeah, Friday. It's Tuesday, right? So Friday, expect the finale of Calamity. Actually, I think this might have been changed. The update might have really reworked the XMX. I think that was like what a big chunk of the update was about. I don't know. I'm just making stuff up. So yeah. Thanks everyone for watching. See ya.